Hey, what's up folks? Jam Book Reviews here, and today I'll be reviewing My Life, a spoken autobiography by Fidel Castro and Ignacio Ramonet. Now we all know who Fidel Castro is, so I'll give some info on his co-author. Ignacio Ramonet is a world-renowned Spanish journalist and writer who was formerly the editor-in-chief at Le Monde Diplomatique, a subsidiary of the popular French newspaper. His books focus primarily on Latin American issues. Now this book is probably the closest thing you could get to an autobiography of Fidel Castro, but it is written uniquely as an extended interview. Ramonet spent over 100 hours interviewing Castro, then transcribed, compiled, and condensed these recordings into this book. So when you read it, it is in the form of a dialogue between the two. Now this might sound a bit tedious to some, but I'm telling you, it makes the book so much easier to read and is so much more engaging. It's like you're in the room listening to them have a conversation. Now you might be thinking you're not going to get much information out of the interviews, but Ramonet's knowledge of Castro's life and world affairs is so vast that I don't think any topic was missed. And one of the most important parts of the book is the endnotes, lots of endnotes. So say they're talking about the Cuban Revolution and you don't know who Che Guevara is, there's a footnote with a mini biography at the back of the book, so you don't need to have much prior knowledge of the affairs of Cuba or Mr. Castro's life to understand what's going on. But because the book is written at an interview, don't think that there's not any structure. The book is divided into 28 chapters and covers everything from Fidel's birth to his retirement in 2008. Significant events include how he got into politics and his arrest, the Cuban Revolution, the Cuban Missile Crisis, Bay of Pigs, and the collapse of the Soviet Union. But you do not only get a recollection of events, but analysis of the thoughts behind decisions made at those times. Important historical figures are assessed as well, from Fidel's perspective, such as JFK, Gorbachev, Hemingway, and Jean-Paul Sartre. The book ends with Fidel's musings on the future of the world and what will happen to Cuba after he dies. Now this book is long, 600 plus pages minus the endnotes, but it is well written in a journalistic style, and the translator Andrew Hurley really tries to preserve the nuances of Cuban Spanish used throughout the book, and all peculiar phrases are explained. The book also has some high-quality photos in black and white from his early years and some full-color ones for more recent times. A shortcoming of the book would be that it didn't explore much of Castro's family life, and particularly when he was in office. So you don't get anything much other than what he was doing politically. With all that being said, I rank the book 4 out of 5 stars. Other material I'd recommend if you want to know more about Cuba is the book Cuba, A New History by Richard Gott, or the documentary Commandant by Oliver Stone. Thanks for listening to my review. Like and subscribe to the channel, and see you on the next one.